Yeah, welcome to Trenton Makes Media with Longitude Ambassador Jill Truart II on WIMG 1300 AM. Trenton Talks Radio, sponsored by IMG 1300 AM, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. at www.wimg1300.com and at True Heart TV on Facebook and YouTube on Thursdays at 7 p.m. I'm here with my good friend Jason Rogers. We're going to be talking about the Father and Men United for Better Trenton, the Father-Daughter Dance and Talent Show. Yes. We're going to be kicking it with him around the Trenton Community Street Teams, sponsored by Isles, Inc. We're going to also talk about the Ninth Grade Academy mock interviews that they're doing over at Ninth Grade Academy with over 20 young people, 20 students at Ninth Grade Academy. Yes. This is an honor. The Father-Daughter Dance and Talent Show is in its 8th year.
Yes.
It's in honor of Sequoia Bacon, Mother Crosland, and Mother McKnight.
Yes.
And Jason, man, what brings you to the broadcast tonight?
Well, first, thank you so much for having me on.
Bless you.
Bless you, sir. It's just a great thing that we are now in our 8th year with the Father-Daughter Dance. Mm-hmm. You know, we have been blessed through the donations from meeting partners, including the mayor, the head prosecutor, Mercer County Prosecutor Office, and police director. Every year, they make sure they pour their finances into it so we can keep this event totally free for the fathers that want to come with their daughters. College in New Jersey, Children's Future, Trenton Community Street Team.
She got Big Easy on here, I see.
Big Easy does the food every year.
Yeah, good food.
Big Easy, he pours in. TC and J had jumped in and start collecting suits and buying suits and dresses for the young ladies. Let me get the name right. The Deltas, Miss Ivory and
Phi Beta Kappa.
Phi Beta Kappa.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Sorority. The sorority. Phi Beta
Yes.
Kappa sorority.
They have taken over really the dresses.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
They said, Jason, we got you. You know what I mean? They called me just the other day and we set up this fittings. We actually doing fittings at Samaritan Church this Tuesday for the young ladies and the young men. We're gonna get them there and we're gonna get them fitted because we're about 2 weeks out from the event. The day at the 6th, the event is March 22nd, right down the street, Hermitage in Bellevue. I still call it the Lighthouse, but you know they're under new ownership. But they are very cooperative with us.
That's a nice facility.
It's a nice facility, yes.
Yeah, I remember Reverend Griffith had the church at the time, many years ago, right?
Many years ago, yeah. And we started with Reverend Griffith.
Okay.
Fathers and Men. Well, Bishop Ravenel was our spiritual advisor, but Pastor Griffin was allowing us to do things like the Thanksgiving baskets there because he had the big freezers, you know what I mean, where we could store the turkeys at and the dry goods, but he had the space where we can just go in there and make the baskets up and everything would be right there and we deliver them, you know what I mean, to the seniors, you know. So, and that's still going on. So that's another thing that Fathers and Men is doing. But we're here tonight to talk about the Father-Daughter Dance. I am so grateful because I am a father. I am a grandfather. My grandbaby is here with me tonight. Deanne Thompson, honorable student, basketball player.
Say what's up. Say what's up, Deanne. Say what's up.
Say hi, Deanne. You ain't got to get on camera. Just say hi.
Hey, man, that's cool. That's good. That's good.
That's my little twin.
Yeah, Holland Middle School. Junior 3. Honor roll student. All right.
I also have another grandbaby that go to Hedgepath that is an honor roll student. So I would like to applaud Pastor Trueheart, which is on our school board, because they are pumping out a good education for our kids. We encourage the parents to get involved in the PTAs and the PTOs because if you're not involved, you can't complain.
Right. It's a partnership, brother.
It's a partnership.
Tell you, man, we can't do it without you.
Yeah.
We can't. We need the parents engaged, involved, students. I remember when my son was at Trenton High, I was engaged, involved. I'm still engaged, involved, but you know, a little more when you have a son or daughter in the district.
Right.
And that certainly makes a difference, man. When you're involved with your child, as you are with your grandbabies, people notice and take an eye, and they it's a different vibe altogether. It's a different vibe altogether.
Yes. So, like I said, I applaud y'all because we are pumping out a good education. We just need our parents to push those who are rattling the fence.
Yes.
Those who wants to be followers that are really good students, but they're just following the wrong people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. So we just need the parent to get engaged and get done. And that's one of the reasons why we started the Fathers and Daughters Dance, because we wanted the fathers to get more involved. Mm-hmm. And we said, how can we're out there, we're talking to them, we're praying for them, we're trying to speak with them and not at them, but we need to do something to get them with their daughters. And 8 years ago, we came up with the Father-Daughter Dance. It's completely free. This year, we have 63 dads signed up. Wow. Some of them have more than one daughters. Everything is free. But on that night, we try to encourage them even more to get more involved in your kids' education. Mm-hmm. Your daughters are your legacies. Your children, period. Yes. Whether it's a male or a female, are your legacy. So pour into them. Let them know the importance of education. Let them know the mistakes you made when you was going to school. Yeah. So they don't have, you made them so they don't have to. So that's the main purpose of that night, is to encourage the dads to get more involved in their daughter's life, and also so that their daughters can see how a man really supposed to treat them.
Amen. Hey, I like that. That's right. No, that's absolutely right.
Show them how a man really supposed to treat them. Some of them might have never even seen their dad in a suit or a tie before. That's why we made sure we took that cost away from them. And we was blessed with good people that pours into us and allow us to keep this event free. Ain't too many things you're gonna do or go to in Trenton that is totally free. So
hey man, semi-formal attire, young ladies and 2 years and older. Save the date, Friday, March 22nd, 2024, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Registration was due by February the 22nd.
Yes.
Hey man, good start though. You guys just start 63 souls and the babies. So sponsored by TCNJ, Big Easy, Children's Futures, City of Trenton, Phi Delta Kappa, Sorority Incorporated, and many other organizations supporting Fathers and Men United for Better Trenton. And my brother Jason Rogers here, sharing that news, sharing that good news. 8 years. 8 years. 8 years. 2 years of talent show.
2 years of talent show. 8 years.
Talk about why the talent show. Why'd you add it?
We added the talent show because Mr. Wanda Sykes, that is on the board, said, Jason, instead of just giving away, because One Simple Wish give us 20 gift cards every year.
Nice.
They give them to us. Instead of just giving them away and trying to find who to give them to and doing that, let's just do a talent show. And the first year we did it was so nice. I mean, it just blew up. We had 10 people signed up, but after they seen the first 5 go, we just had people running up saying, can I do it? Me and my daughter want to do it. Me and my daughter want to do it. Getting the fathers involved in doing something with their children, with their daughters, with their sons, getting them involved, getting them interacting, getting them smiling, getting them laughing, so that they have memories. We are blessed. Children's Future, I just met with them today. They're paying for Billy Bob, the picture guy.
Okay. Yeah, he comes. I always see Bill. He everywhere. He's everywhere.
They take Billy. They take so many pictures that night, and Billy Bob will just print them out.
That's nice. Yeah,
some kids go home with 10 pictures of them with their father, all around their room. I know because I done seen my grandbaby. The pictures is all around her room with her father, and that's the memory we want to put and set and plant that seed and help it grow. That's right.
So for Children's Future, Spencer Lester, CEO over there. He's a good brother, man. He's doing he always does great work.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of community street team. We partner with them on a lot of events. A lot of
that's good.
That's good. But them services, our people need them.
Right. We need them.
Our people need them.
Definitely need them. Man, so we're here with Jason Rogers. We're kicking it live. Hey, man, talking about the father-daughter dance, man, and talent show. Light up the night. I like that. Like that slogan.
Yeah.
Again, save the date, Friday, March 22nd, 2024, 5 to 9 p.m. 715 Bellevue Avenue, Trenton, New Jersey. Nate Jackson, of course, our brother Nate Jackson, contact 609-903-0232. Just for a footnote, registration forms were due February 22nd. Hey, man, we got 65, right? 63 souls, 63 men and the children. That's just the men, right?
That's just the men.
And the children.
And the children.
So that's going to be like over 100 people, over 120, over 200.
We have some dad. I had a dad call me like, it ain't gonna be too much. I got 4 daughters. They all need dress.
Oh,
I said, brother, don't worry about it.
Nice.
Don't worry about it.
Right. So you got men that have more than one daughter. That's
more than one daughter. And the other valuable piece about this, because we know it's the father-daughter dance, but say the father is not able to attend.
Mm-hmm.
Any positive role model in that child's life.
Nice.
We have to be a village. We have to be a village. We have to be a village. Because I don't look down on nobody. I have been to that other college that some of them fathers is in, and they're not around to get there. So another positive role model. We done had some deacons at churches sponsored and come with childs in their neighborhood. We done had uncles. One year we had 3 brothers. We had 3 brothers. The one brother said, my dad, he ain't available. You know what I mean? Can I take my sister? Yeah. I said, of course. That's nice. He called 2 other guys. They called me. You sure it's okay? I said it's okay.
This is grown over years.
Yeah.
I mean, your first year, when you look back on this from your first year, what do you like? What feelings do you get? I mean,
when I look back on the first year, it's funny that my grandbaby is with me because she is 14 now. The first year she was 6. Her dad wasn't around, and she went with me. The laughs when you walk in the room and you see the dads and the daughters and the laughing and the hugging and the dancing. And the dad's pulling the chairs out for the girls. And when you see them dressed.
Nice. Right.
That's dressed. Now, we get some nice stuff.
Okay.
But don't parents go out.
Ivy, she makes sure I know. Yeah. Ivy is top of the line, right?
But when you see a room full of them, the ones who went and bought stuff for their daughters, you will be proud of the young men of this city because it's in them. It's in them. We had a guy come one year. He said, I didn't know. He came, he had on a blazer and, he had on some nice jeans.
Okay. But he was underdressed.
He was underdressed. He came next year. He had a suit on. He had a top hat on.
Okay. He was ready.
He had the shoes on. And that's what we want to see. We want to see the progress of the fathers taking their thing serious. This is a serious night. About 3 years ago, we moved it to March because March is Natural Woman Month.
Right.
So we know on that night, the mothers get a break.
Good.
We know at least on that night, they get a break.
Right.
They get to come there.
Women's Month. Women's Month.
Women's Month. They get to come there. We don't let them inside. They get to come there. They get to see their father. They get to see the father and daughter go in. We make a little space for them to take pictures together. Then they gotta leave, but they can leave with no worries. They can leave knowing that my daughter is with their father and they're gonna have a good time. You know what I mean? Yeah. We done had mothers called us after that event and said, you don't know what that one night started.
Wow. It's just the relationship.
The relationship. Some dads now, they just take once a month. I try to do it once a month with my grandbabies. Just do something.
Right. Go bowling.
Go bowling.
Skating, go to dinner.
We go bowling. Go to movies.
Movies.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
And I want you just real quick. Just tell me about Mother Crosland and Mother McKnight. This is an event that you honor them, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Let's talk about
Mother Crosland
and Mother McKnight.
Mother Crosland was probably the first woman that just came to our meeting and said, "I'm joining." She didn't ask.
That sounds that's just like, man. You are. Let tell you, look, this what you got to do.
Because from June to the back to school event in August, we meet in Cowwater Park to give Bishop a break on the PSNG in the water. Right. She pulled up in that little go-kart.
Yeah. She always
said, I know y'all, and I'm joining.
Yep.
And this is what we're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And we all just agreed. And that's what type of spirit she had, because we knew her. Mm-hmm. Mother McKnight, very instrumental in getting us inside the elementary schools, mentoring the kids. Mm-hmm. It started with the donuts with the dads.
I remember
when they started doing the donuts with the dads. She said, "How y'all doing donuts with dads and y'all ain't got fathers and men?" Yeah. Almost every donut with dad, and this goes up to, we did Daylight Twilight last year, donut with dads, up to the high schools. If it's a donut with dads, the organization is invited. Mm-hmm. We go there, we speak to the young men, and we speak to their dads, and we tell them about the positive stuff going on in the city.
Right. Instead of hearing all the negative.
All the negative.
Right. Whether it be
the free programs,
it might be.
The free programs,
right.
The job assistance programs, the free programs that they can do with their kids.
I mean, Upper Bound is
upper bound.
Yeah. Pastor Denton.
Yep. Yeah. She is. I'm waiting for her to respond for my email, but she did text me. But Pastor Denton, House of Blessings, is buying all the paper products.
Oh, what? Church of God?
Yep. That's they buying all the paper products for that night, so that cost. God moved it to somewhere else, so we could take that money.
Nice.
And now, Trenton Community Street Team, through my director Perry Shaw, they bought all the tiaras. Every little girl that coming, they gonna get a tiara that night.
Wow, nice.
We buy them roses. They get a rose. They get a tiara. They get a free dinner. They get a night with their dad. They get free dancing, and they get prizes if they are in the talent show.
Man, see, hey guys, you're listening to IMG 1300 AM Music for the Soul, 7 p.m. broadcast, Trenton Talks Radio with my brother Jason Rogers. Thankful for God that he's here. Father Men United for a Better Trenton. We're kicking it with him, having a conversation about the father-daughter dance and talent show. And it's slated to be an awesome event. Yes. Over 200 people are coming to participate. Yes. Fathers, daughters, fathers and their grandbabies, fathers and their men, their brothers and the sisters. Combination of folks that are coming in, folks who really want to participate, support the event. I'm going to show up. I'm definitely going to be there, brother.
Yeah, superintendent has RSVP'd already.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be there. So put me down as RSVP.
All right.
I'll be there.
Police director said he's coming through this year. The prosecutor office. Now we have a group of young ladies that serve the food every year.
Okay.
This thing had grown so much. Thank you to head prosecutor Angelo.
Yes, yeah.
He sent a group of prosecutors. They come and serve the food.
Wow.
And the ladies are able to go in the back and just make sure the food is hot, that it comes out hot for everybody that's there. And then they take the juices to the tables. No, that's how they
I tell you what, when I show up, you put me to work. All right. I'm not coming for show. I'm coming to work.
We always need judges for the talent show.
All right. Whenever you put me to work, that's what I'll be.
Talent show.
Whenever you put me to work.
So it's just this is not just for 2 to 15 to 20. We had 30-year-olds come with their dad. We done had 40-year-olds come with their dad.
Wow! Wow!
And they have.
Are we? First of all, let's see people hearing that. Are you hearing what Jason is saying? These are 40-year-old women, grown women, coming with their fathers to the father-daughter dance to continue to build or to rekindle that relationship.
Yes. Yes.
And so you're saving lives, man. You're saving lives because you're saving the relationship between the fathers and the daughters.
Yes.
No matter what age category they might be in. We're not just talking about, fathers and young ladies. We're talking about fathers and their daughters working to come back together to rebuild those relationships. That's so very important in our community.
Yes. And what was so funny was that the daughters was calling. It was like, well, my daughter coming, but I really want to spend some time with my dad. Can we come?
Wow.
And I said, sure. I said, as long as you coming with your dad,
right,
and it ain't your old man.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right,
no, it's my dad. It's my dad. It's just that he been sick, our relationship ain't been that best. And I want my daughter to see me with my dad while she's with her dad. You know what I mean? And then the family can come back together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we all have made our own mistakes, including me, in our years on this life. You know what I mean?
We correct.
And you got to correct. And you got to move forward. And then you teach.
We teach.
And you grow from it.
Right.
You fall down, but we get up.
We get right back up. We fall down, we get up. You know what I mean? And never stay down. Dust off those sandals and keep it moving. Yeah. Hey, listen, y'all, we're listening to 5-time stellar winning gospel station of IMG 1300 AM Trenton Talks Radio. Here with my brother Jason Rogers, father of United for Better Trenton, talking about the father and daughter dance and talent show coming up very, very soon. If you didn't get your registration in, I don't know. We're talking about 200 plus coming to the father-daughter dance Friday, March 22nd, 2024, 715 Bellevue Avenue. Christy, what's that? Ministrios.
Yes.
Frantinidad.
Yes.
Hope I said that right.
Yes.
Espanol.
Yes.
That's that we're Pastor Griffith's.
Yeah.
Old church. Yeah. 715.
For our season takes the old El Bethel.
El Bethel. There we go. Reverend Gaines. That's it.
That's
good.
On the corner of Hermitage
and
Bethel.
Yeah.
That's the perfect spot. You don't really have no problem with parking.
Good parking
too.
Lot. It's fenced in.
You know what I mean? It's fenced in. You got nice work over there. We put the red carpet out. So if you're registered already and you're coming, you and your child is able to walk down the red carpet. You get a picture on the red carpet. We have a guy outside taking a picture. We have a guy inside taking a picture. We just want this night to be unforgettable. Trenton Public Library sponsor, TCNJ, the College of New Jersey sponsor, the Prosecutor's Office of Mercer County a sponsor, Trenton, the City of Trenton Children's Futures, Trenton Community Street Teams, Big Easy providing the food. Oh man, you guys, we've been blessed. You've been really blessed. That's awesome. We make a wish, right?
One simple wish, give us gift cards.
Gift cards every year.
Every year for the talent show. Every year.
You know what? But this is not the only thing that Fathers Men United for Better Trenton is involved in.
No.
Talk to me about the work and the partnership with the Trenton Community Street Teams and the Ninth Grade Academy and the work that you're doing in combination of those two entities working together to come together to do some work in the city.
Well, we also just celebrated our 15th year back to school family outing, where we do over 500 book bags in Calwood Park, the free hot dogs and hamburgers, live local entertainment.
You made that clear.
Live local.
You hear that, y'all? Live local entertainment.
Local entertainment.
Yeah.
This year it will be Labor Day weekend because we're always the last Saturday in August 31st. If you ain't traveling, travel right over to West Trenton to Calwood Park. You can sit in your lawn chair. You can do sack races. You can do volleyball. You can have your child face painted, and almost everything is free. And that started the partnership with A Better Way. We started it years ago when we did mentoring through Perry Shaw, my good friend and brother. You know what I mean? And for years, we've been talking about a movement like this, being able to get the city of Trenton and the state of New Jersey to put some money in the pot so that we can combine and give our city the services that they need and they deserve. And we are able to do that through the Trenton Community Street Team. Right now, we have a staff of 24 that live in the city of Trenton, except for one.
Okay.
But he was born in Trenton, but he had already moved.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we have a staff of 24 local people, men and women. You know, we do safe passes. I am the supervisor of safe passes. I'm in charge of all the high schools. If you have a child that go to high school, I am in charge of making sure they get inside that school safely so they can get educated, and that when they come out, they can get home safely.
I've seen the difference. I pass by Ninth Grade Academy every day going to work, and it's around 7:30 in the morning, close to the time they're supposed to be in school.
Yeah.
And I've seen a difference, an improvement.
Yes.
We have not only the traffic flow, because there always sometimes there's a police car there for safety, not for anything else, just making safety. But I don't see the long lines of kids anymore, as it was before.
No.
So the impact that you're having is noticeable. So very, very noticeable.
Very proud of the relationship that we have built with all three schools, main campus, Daylight, Twilight, and Ninth Grade Academy, because the staff there cares. They know we care. I am in weekly meetings at Ninth Grade Academy with Dr. Martin, the principal, Miss E, the head.
Dr. Laura Martin. Dr. Laura Martin.
Miss E, the head disciplinarian, Mr. Lawrence Boyer, who's doing a brotherhood mentoring program in there. I'm in weekly meetings with them.
So have you seen an improvement in behavior with the kids because they see the presence? Because the street teams are in the building meeting, and you're communicating with the students, so they see those role models coming in there, and they straighten up, right? They straighten up because they see you as a role model, and they respect you. And that's what makes the difference. The presence, is what makes the difference.
The consistency.
The consistency in the presence.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a quick story. It was funny because I was in Ninth Grade Academy. I want to say just the day is Wednesday, Monday. Y'all hired the public safety officers, which is doing a great job.
We hired
But-
direct.
One of the public safety officer at Ninth Grade Academy, you know, he was instructing the guy correctly. You know what I mean? The youth was, he was acting a little, he said, well, you know what I mean? Then I didn't interfere, but he seen me there.
Okay.
So I said to him, just calm down and listen to the man. He said, see, that's why I listen to him. Because every morning when I get out the car, he tell me to have a blessed day, and he make sure I get across the street safe. You know what I mean? And he looking out for me. I said, well, he's looking out for you too.
Right.
Because we're a partnership.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the same respect you giving us outside, give it to them inside. And he calmed down and he said,
that made a difference right there.
That made a difference.
Right
He said,
that one calm communication, reassurance.
He said, I know he telling me what's right, but it just seems like he on me every day. I said, best believe if he on you every day, it's because he cared. If he didn't care, he just let you run around here and do what you want, sir. He just let you run around and do what you want. If he's on you every day, it's because he don't want to see you in the hallways. He want to see you in the classes. And I will contest to this. Them hallways, when we go into school, I mean, compared to last year, the hallways are quiet for the most part during class time.
That's what they need to learn. Right.
Councilwoman Yaz allowed it to go into her class. You know what I mean? And they quiet, they sitting down, the books is open. So the kids want to learn.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I think that makes a difference because the partnership that Trenton Community Street Team and the staff at these schools, they see more of a partnership that they can't run the game over here and then do something else over there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And just working together. Unity in the community. We got to come together as one. And I have seen.
So how you guys? You got 24 team members. Do you guys like have different assigned schools, or you kind of work with schools together?
we have assigned schools. I supervised 13 St. Patrick's people. The other HRI, high risk individuals, Miss Martin, she has a staff of 6. Those are outreach workers.
Okay.
We get we do a pre-screen, and there are our participants. She makes sure the outreach workers do a plan with them, an action plan. We work on the 3 pillars: self-development, advocacy for the victim and the perpetrator, and community engagement. So her staff do an action plan with them. It could be something as simple as little goals: getting your license restored, getting a social security card, getting the proper attire. So once we find a job for you and get you interviewed, that you know how to go in there and be able to sit up, look a person straight in their eye, and sell yourself so that they want to hire you. Know what I mean? They do little stuff like that. They also do big stuff. Right now, funding for housing is down, so we went away from that. Ain't too many agencies helping people with back rent, but we tell them all the time, that's what you got to do.
Right.
You got to get yourself secure employment and get you a house. Be a homeowner.
Right.
We're big on that. We push home ownership. We push you want to own your own.
That's right.
You want to own your own.
That's right.
We have to bring this home ownership.
You appreciate it. You appreciate it. Not that they're going to appreciate, but you do appreciate. You take a different. It's a different. This is different.
You can tell me because I had my house in 07. It's different
with you own.
And also, the police director, who is very involved with us, when we do presentations, he's there, and he has told us to continue to push home ownership. Because just for example, and it's a fact, the police director had the stats. The old Miller homes is now Rush Crossing.
Yes. Yeah.
The calls they get to go there had decreased 50% because all of them is home ownership.
Homeowners. Wow, I got that. Right.
Everybody that live in there is a homeowner.
Right.
So they don't have the crime.
Right. They all want to maintain their property.
They want to
maintain their property value.
Maintain
their safety.
Maintain their safety.
Yeah.
And
that makes a difference.
Also, the police director told me something that I didn't even know. The calls since the street teams has been put in place at the schools, outside the schools, calls to the police station to go to the schools is down 80%.
80%.
80%. That's more officers.
That's a testimony right there.
That's more officers out on the streets
doing
police
work that they should be doing versus.
And that's a credit to that. That's also a credit to the youth listening.
Right. Yeah.
To not only the street teams, but they listening to the staff. And even though every school gonna have their issues, I mean, we're dealing with like I like to say, our people. You just gonna have a bad day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they listening more. And we're able to diffuse or calm down situations inside the school where the police don't have to
de-escalate. De-escalate situations.
We de-escalate the situations. Yeah,
right,
we're doing mediations.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Outreach workers does that too.
We need your partnership, man. We can't do it alone in the school districts. I know a lot of people have a misnomer that leave it up to the school district, but it's not that. We're a community.
Yes.
And it takes community partners, it takes community schools. We're seeing that happening all around our city.
Yes.
Like with Mercer Street Friends, with the food pantries, with aisles, and Trenton community street teams, with the partner with the schools to do the street.
It's nothing piece wrong with. You got to understand. Even when we went to school, if you're hungry, you're not going to sit there and pay attention.
Right. Yeah.
You're not going to sit there and pay attention. You're hungry. You might then eat for 36 hours and you want me to sit there and take this test and no, it ain't going to happen. So under our director, Perry Shaw, our operation manager, Heather Johnson-Smith, they pour training. Man, we get trained.
Okay.
We done been trained by the prosecutor office.
Okay.
We've been trained by the police department.
All right.
We've been trained at the Newark Community Street Team, which is the statewide and government-wide model for the street
You
teams.
said Newark.
Yeah,
Newark.
Newark. Yeah, we go up to Newark. We go up to Newark at least twice a year for training,
Okay.
and then they come down here and train us. We have that partnership with them. But we have been trained in de-escalation. We have been trained in mediation. We have been trained. Our outreach workers are trained in how to help a person get an action plan, how you listen, because the person going to tell you what they need, and then you just have them put it on paper and help them walk it through it. And our outreach workers and that staff, they're great. We have a mental health guy, certified, Corey Ingram.
Yeah, Corey.
He got all the letters, all the other ones got. But guess what? Guess where he located at? We have a hub in the Trenton Library. He's there
on Academy Street.
On Academy Street,
nice.
Monday through Friday.
Wow, nice.
Doing mental health stuff with people. We have our deputy operation manager on Trent, who is assistant coach for Trent High football team. So he has a relationship with the kids already at Trent High. And the parents. And he's working inside. He runs the mentoring program.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He runs it. And he's working.
Well, we're gonna have to have more conversations about Trenton Community Street teams, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, you there's a lot going on that people need to hear about.
Hey, look.
You listen to 1300 AM WIMG 5 times, still a winning gospel station. Here with my brother Jay.
Yeah.
Jason Rogers, man.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on.
Tell me about the 20 people you're mentoring with the mock interview.
All right. As everybody know, the city of Trenton just put out their summer job applications. Deputy Operation Manager Trent and myself, we went to City Hall and we got the applications and we took them right to Ninth Grade Academy. And the 20 young men that we're interviewing, we sat there with them, gave them the QR code. They scanned their phones. These boys are intelligent. We only had to help maybe 1 or 2.
Okay.
They filled them out right there on the spot.
Nice. So now you're preparing them for the interview.
Right. Yeah. So I told them to screenshot it so they can't say you ain't sent it. Before you hit submit, screenshot it.
Exactly.
You got proof that you did this.
Yes.
So now this Monday, we have 2 business owners in the city of Trenton that's going to go in to Ninth Grade Academy and they're going to do mock interviews with them. We're getting them ready before the city even physically see them in front of them for interviews.
Right.
So we have Stan Tucker from Job 1.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And we had Jock Howard.
Jock, yeah.
No.
Trenton 365. Yeah, my boy, my man.
Yeah,
Trenton 365.
I was just with him last week.
Nice.
Doing the same thing.
Okay, good.
So
gotta get the word out. Yeah.
They have agreed to come in, take time out of their schedule. These are business owners, but they're going to sit down in front of these young men and they're going to do mock interviews with them Monday. The school is on board. Dr. Martin is so excited about this.
I can imagine, man. These kids, these jobs over the summer, and they earn an income.
Yeah. And
a lot of them need to earn income for their families. My son was in school, Trenton High, man. He was stories about, man, folks are hurting, man.
Mm-hmm.
Folks is hurting, and they need the support. A lot of these kids are actually working to support their families. Yeah. And this is a big deal.
You wouldn't believe.
You wouldn't believe it's a big deal. This is a really big deal.
So we're just going to shadow them on Monday and watch them and take notes. Mm-hmm. And then the following Monday, we're going to go in and tell them, you know what I mean? Kindly walk them through what they did wrong, what they did right. You know what I mean? And encourage them to work on it. Yes. You know what I mean? Because we got a second round coming on. As you know, we got a new county exec.
Yes.
And Benson.
Yep.
So John Raines and our director Perry Shaw and our operation manager have been meeting with John.
Okay.
Now me and Perry is going to meet with the person who in charge of the summer jobs for the county.
Okay, good.
And we're going to bring them into Ninth Grade Academy.
Okay.
And have them fill them out.
Yeah.
So if they don't get a city job, God willing, they get a county job.
Are you going to do the same thing at the other high schools as well?
Yes, we're working on that now. In conversation with Mr. Williamson at Daylight Twilight
Courtney.
And
Courtney at the high school.
At the high school, yeah.
Dana,
So,
I know Dana is going to be
Dana
on board. I know Courtney's
Dana-
on board too, but Dana
is the
you got a
best.
good team between Dana, Courtney, and Sister Martin, Principal Martin. Man, they've been in the district for a little bit, and they know our kids.
Yeah.
And they matter of fact, I had a conversation with Danny Williamson probably a month ago,
Mhm.
and talking about the Daylight Twilight and talking about his background as well.
Mhm.
He's put it in.
Yeah.
Now, I
Yeah.
say that to say that we have good principals, and you're partnering with these good principals,
Mhm.
they're going to want to receive
Yeah.
the county and the opportunity for the kids to get jobs.
Well, we also
they're
working
gonna
with
receive
Simeon Lopez,
Okay.
workforce development.
Okay.
That's already in Daylight Twilight.
Okay.
And me and Simeon is meeting now because they already have a program at Daylight Twilight
Okay.
that bus 15 kids to local businesses, and they spend the day there just walking around, meeting the staff, seeing what it takes to have a job. So now we're trying to get 10 for ninth grade academy on that bus with them. So the relationships are growing. You know what I mean? As my director already said, the relationships always oversee the work.
Right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
So
Absolutely.
we're trying to build relationships
That's right.
with those who have the resources. You know what I mean? And under Superintendent Earl, you know what I mean? He has allowed Mr. Lopez the approval to take these kids to these businesses.
That's good.
You know what I mean? So
That's
they can
good.
see firsthand. So they can see firsthand jobs, local people that they might didn't even know worked there. Oh, you live on my street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I come to work every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? That might be one of the reasons why you might see me rush past you. I might speak and keep it moving.
Right.
But I don't want to be late to work.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because I need my check. So that's the relationships the Trenton Community Street team is trying to build, along with the advocacy work and the outreach workers. And we also have a thing called Tyler Closet. We're stationed right 924 Southern Street, right in Darlingham.
Right.
The gated community.
Right. Yeah.
Up to 5 years old, we get gently used clothes or brand new clothes. You just fill out a pre-screen. They come there and they shop.
That's nice.
And they shop.
We have so much more to talk about, Jason.
Yeah.
You said a lot tonight. We're going to have you come back and get some more detail about some of the great work that you're doing through the street teams and aisles and Father May 9 for Better Trenton with the Father Voter Dance and Talent Show that's coming up later this month, the 8th year. There's so many great things happening here in the city of Trenton that you're involved in with others and partnerships.
Yes.
That you're building, relationships that you're building. And certainly want to continue to share this out with our community.
Appreciate it.
So great work, brother. You've been listening to WIMG 1300 AM, Trenton Makes Media, with your brother, Longitude Ambassador Joel L. Truart II on WIMG 1300 AM. Trenton Talks Radio, sponsored weekly by IMG on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. You can catch us also on Facebook and on YouTube at True Heart TV. Tune in to www.wimg1300.com or tune into radio dial 1300 AM every day. Check us out on Tuesdays at 7 and on Thursdays at 7.
And I can't sign off without giving a shout out to my pastor, Elder Clifton Leach. I love you, sir. I appreciate you, Deacon Towns, and the whole Beauty Grove family.
Come on, give it up. Come on, what's up?
Our spiritual advisor, Bishop Ravenel.
Bishop Ravenel.
We are
Samaritan Baptist Church. That's
setting up a celebration for him April 12th.
Yeah, I saw that.
Elder Leach, I appreciate you, Deacon Towns, and the whole Beauty Grove family. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And thank y'all for all the support and all the motivation y'all give me to try to be a spiritual light in our city.
Amen. This is 1300 AM, WIMG, Music for the Whole, 5 times stellar winning gospel station. God bless you. Have a nice evening.